Honey Nut Cheerios. Hello, welcome back. Typically, it's like an espresso, a kettle. And make sure before you go to say something that is potentially you or someone else to tell me. I'm going to be, but I just want to remind you. Hey, Diamond, how you doing? Agava, how are you? Slingshot, nice to see you. I'm actually at the hospital. Hey, everybody. I am from the United States. How's everybody doing today? Everybody have breakfast? It's morning here, so I'm having some Honey Nut Cheerios. My name is Cobalt. I am Jesse's husband. Well, Jonathan, I'm not sure who the Salements is, so I'm just gonna stick with Charizard on that one, I guess. Um, I'm doing okay. I don't have cancer. Jesse does. I'm soon to be a paramedic. I have a couple months left in my school. I'm about to be finished. I'm just going to preface this in the very beginning. If you are under the age of 18, you should probably go talk to an adult and not be hanging out in here. Benjamin, g'day, g'day. Okay. Test, sorry, you can hang out, but you might want to go talk to mom and dad. There's 10 right now. Hello, Delara. Thank you. We do really appreciate that. You know, we're hoping for the best as well. I am raw dogging that cereal. I am just I don't believe in milk for cereal. Thank you, Delara. We appreciate all the prayers. Leo, hello, hello. Hope all is well. Slim, since I'm raw dogging the cereal, why don't you're gonna raw dog your cereal too? We'll do it as a team effort. That'll be a team thing. No, I didn't say that. I said we really appreciate your prayers and thank you. Well, there you go. You go live your life. Yeah, thank you, Benjamin. It's been a little rough here. Hey, Slim, you can have cereal anytime. This is snack food for me. And just in case, energy drinks, energy drinks are the best. Slim, you should totally get one. I'm doing okay today, Harris. Tired this morning, ready for sleep, but hanging in there. Not particularly. We're doing pretty well, all things considered. We had our team here at the hospital, and they're doing the best that they can. So I do appreciate the offer to help, though. Right now, it's actually pretty nice. It's partly sunny, temperate weather. 40s, 50s. It's going to get up to like 70 today, Fahrenheit. I know that there's an Australian individual here who believes in that, you know, crazy metric system. No, the imperial system is much more complicated, but it is true. And Jesse's having a little bit of trouble with her port today. There's a little clot at the end of it that it doesn't want to break so that she can get some blood flow back. So they're giving her some extra medicine to try and break that up, and then we'll get started. You're right. I remember when I was in the military and I was traveling all over, they'd have to give us both because we wouldn't understand. And then when we try to communicate with people outside, the United States, they'd be like, 0 degrees, and you're going outside like that? I'm like, yeah, well, such is life. Or we tell them, like, oh, we like a nice 70 degrees, just like to keep it nice. And then you go to places like Australia and they're like, God, we can cook in that. What are you talking about? I'm like, no, it's just two different languages. It's almost, unless you understand. It's crazy. Hi, Sophia. Welcome. I'm here. I took over Jesse's channel today. Um, she's going to be getting her chemotherapy today, and I decided I wanted to come and take over and say hi and enjoy the company of everyone that decided to come and join me. So yeah, we're doing okay. I mean, all things considered. I mean, nobody enjoys cancer, but we're doing okay. Benjamin, that is something crazy. Like you came over here, so you understand exactly what it's like. Speaking almost two very different languages, even though it's still English, it's two very different things. So it takes a learning curve. Slim, I haven't kidnapped you, but you live your dream. Whatever makes you feel better. Where else have you traveled, Benjamin? Anywhere interesting outside of like the United States or Australia? I have been to Australia though. I was in Perth and Sydney. It's really nice. Snow is definitely interesting. When I did my traveling around the United States for the military, um, I grew up in the snow. So when you would go to some place and it would be like, okay, well it's December and there's no snow here, or it's January and there's no snow here. What is going on? And you just come to realize that it's just kind of just the way that it is. Because being a kid traveling around, you don't really see different things. So it was really interesting getting to get outside of your original circle and try and do different things. It's pretty good. I really enjoyed Dubai. Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Um, have you been to that mall that you can snowboard inside? Totally awesome. You can also buy jewelry there really cheap. If you're interested in that sort of thing, it's pretty cool. Never been to Bali though. Um, I kind of missed out on that, but I've heard it's beautiful, amazing place for culture and things of that nature. So I would definitely, you know, take advantage of every opportunity you get to get out and see the local community if you ever have a chance. I'm sure that you would say the same for anybody that traveled down by you. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's Dubai or Abu Dhabi, but one of them, it's got a big mall, and you can actually go snowboarding inside the mall. They have a whole like mountain inside there. It's all artificial, like made, but then they go and they create actual snow and they blow it in there, and then you can go up and rent snowboards and come all the way down. It's really really cool. I mean, granted, it's been almost 10 years since I've been there, but I'm sure that it's still there. It was a huge attraction. Alternatively, you can also go snow or sandboarding, which is also pretty cool. They'll take you out to the dunes, and you can take like almost like a boogie board, and you can go down there. That's because you broke it. You did break your port. I did not. I gave you the opportunity to not, and you chose to. And tell me it wasn't good. Okay then. She's upset because I gave her tasty greatness yesterday, and it made her have the bubbly guts. She's not allowed to have marinara or copious amounts of cheese, things like that. And because I made it and it tastes amazingly greatless, you know, now she's feeling it. I don't feel bad though. It tasted great. You said it tasted great. I'm not gonna feel bad for it. I'm gonna make more when I get home. Oh, yes, I am. Hey, everybody, welcome in. I don't know, people. Jessie says hi. She's coloring.
Hi, everybody.
Thanks, Benjamin. I really appreciate it. It's been something I've been really trying for many years now. I've been in EMT almost 20 years, almost, and it was about time that I stepped up and did something a little bit different. What? The what? Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'll be right back. This is the front pocket. It was a little saucy earlier. And there were some individuals that were doing nefarious things. Yeah, I had to deal with it. Not just saying things that they shouldn't have been saying. No, just in general. So I had to deal with that. Benjamin says hello. Says Benjamin says hello. Hello, Sophia. We actually get to go home every day. So it's really nice. She just comes up here a couple times a week to get different treatments and things like that, and then we get to go home. So it's really nice. We have a really good plan and system in place that lets everybody get their stuff out of the way. So it's really nice. But I mean, we got here. If you're asking about today, we've been here about an hour and change. About an hour and 15 minutes. We got a bunch of different snacks that we're going to be eating today. Probably because it's morning, I figured I'd start off with my cereal. This is the first time I've actually had cereal in a couple months, actually. Now that I think about it. Whatever. You're breaking things again. Hmm?
Let's see. Sorry, you.
Turn the volume down.
I think you're on top. Okay.
Hello? Jeez. Pretty decent day. There was on the way up here today on the highway, other side of the highway. So for Benjamin, on the correct side of the highway for you, different our worlds are. Um, but there was a tractor trailer that actually caught on fire and caused a massive backup. Jesse was like, "I'm so glad that's on the other side of the road. I could not sit in that. It's taking way too long." I was like, you know what? You're right. I wouldn't want to sit in that either. I have. Sometimes I've been the one that caused the traffic, but typically it's in a vehicle with flashing lights and a siren. Where? I'm on your name, and then I'm on my name here. What are you trying to do? If you've never signed into it on that device, no. see what. Where? There it is. Ah, other cereal. Yeah, neither am I. Ooh. You done messed up, AA Ron. So what is everyone up to today? Did you get it to work? Did you get it to work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Benjamin. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a safe and wonderful day. Bless you, man. Stay safe. Oh, I see Jessie in here. It's not much of a takeover if she's here. What if we time her out? Kick her out of her own channel? Yeah, right now it says you. I know. And yes, just to be honest, so that everybody is aware, that is the actual Jessie. She's on her other account. That way she can hang out here. Actually, since I'm sitting here. Nope. No. Just don't tell nobody. It's a secret. I thought you liked small lines. I'm a big boy now. That is a thing. Why is it the kids stuff from when I was a kid is such a night and day difference in comparison to what it is now? Never understand that. But that's okay. Oh yeah. You should be able to see the or hit the button at the top. It should give you that little button thing. I mean, what you're seeing is what's here. I mean, nothing. Welcome back. Volunteers came by to offer us snacks. So I got me a grandma's cookie, chocolate chip, and then the Harvest cheddar sun chips. I'll put these back. Put this in my bag of tasty greatness for later. She does remember all our snacks. No, she doesn't run it. That's how much she walks. Yeah, that's how much her, like the amount of steps that she does. That's what it is. Hello, hello, hello. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I was thinking things that I could do on here. Hmm? Yeah. Well, being that there's, you know, well, yeah. I think everybody got tired of looking at my ugly mug. I mean, it is early. Thank you, Miss Karen. No, no, it's not. Oh, well, okay, I'll give you that. It is healthier. It was so good. It's almost as bad as rice. The individual ones swell. Hmm. Yeah, it's true. But at least it digests pretty well. Mm, man, this man, this live is popping. What's getting purple? Purpley, purpley, purpley. See, I love this cereal. I don't like that it's so powdery. Oh, cinnamon toast crunch. I love cinnamon toast crunch. I don't like that it's what it is. You know what I mean? Oh, the honey checks. Well, it's hard to tell because it keeps fluctuating. Port still ain't working. Excuse me. What's that button do? No. No, that's not what this do. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. You guys caught me for breakfast. Wait, what am I doing? Oh. Work actually thought it was really surprising that I would sit in the parking lot and do work. Uh-huh. I mean, you could say it's tea. Just call it tea. Hmm. Hmm. Gotcha. It's gonna be weird, but I'm sure it'll work out just fine. Jesse's coloring. She did this weird kettle thing. Almost looks like a lamp from like Aladdin. What's better, purple and gold or silver and gold? You think so? Mm. True. That's probably why she picked it. Separatist. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not like you had plans or anything, right? What snack should I eat next? My chips? I'm trying to debate which snack I should have next. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Can I do that here? Is that what this is? No? I don't know. Huh? The same one I am, I think? I don't know. I don't know how I did it, but I did something. Ah, jeez. Hold on. Do. Invite. Man, what's the? Okay, sorry. Back. Okay, I don't know what any of that means. I mean, you know how to. Oh, yeah, you know more about this than I do. Do. YouTube be complicated. I mean, if you sign in under your name, I need an adult. I need an adult. Wow. How dare you try to color? What's wrong with you? Freedom isn't free. Why? We'll tell people about it when people get here. But nobody wants to listen to me ramble to myself. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom. All right, so we're gonna do peanut butter pretzels. Huh? Sun chips or grandma's cookies. It makes me wonder something. If I do this, switch you, and then um, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what you're doing, not me. Oh, there you go. See? Ta-da! I don't know. I'm looking. I'm doing nothing. Is that? Well, this? No, that's not that. I don't know. Figure it out. Whatever. Well, right now it's just me. So, 10 out of 10. Oh, I know. No one wants. Nobody likes me. By no one, I mean Jessie. I don't. No. Hi, Zan. Oh, okay. Okie dokie says grandma cookies. All right. All right. So these are the grandma cookies. Yeah, Sophia, she's okay. She's just coloring right now. Portugal. Hi. Thank you for joining us. Sorry for the long pause. She's getting herself situated. Oh no no. We're fortunate enough not to have to worry about that. Thank you though. Ah, jeez. All right. So as promised, grandma's cookie. Mm, good. Mm-hmm. 20 years. Wow. It's almost as long as I've been an EMT. That's some craziness, isn't it? I'm noticing I'm having some connection issues. Is it looking like broken up for you guys? I'm gonna connect to the Wi-Fi. Give me a second. All right. Hopefully this is a little bit better. Yes, time does fly very quickly. It's amazing how fast like this entire like cancer journey has gone fast. I mean, she's almost halfway done through all her chemos. It's amazing. And then like if you guys have kids, you know, imagine when they were born, and then all of a sudden, boom, they go away. And they're growing up and out the door, off living their own lives before you even know it. We were able to get Jessie's port to work, so we were having some issues with it earlier. They gave her some extra medicine, as I was mentioning, and it's crazy. We really appreciate you watching. It's really tough, but having support from individuals like yourself and whatnot, it really makes all the difference. So thank you, really appreciate it. What's your thing, back? What's your headphones? I can't hear you. I have your headphones. That's why I said, do you want your headphones? Yeah, you're right, Oki. Completely. Don't pick on me for my unhealthy eating and drinking habits. You're right. You just gotta take it one day at a time. One problem at a time. Take it, deal with it, and move on from it. Learn how to hopefully not make the same problem again. We're taking it one day at a time with this whole chemo thing. We realized that this was a problem back when she first started. I mean, you guys saw. And then we just take one problem and we work through it. And every day that we move on, we move on. Some days you're gonna have great days, and some days you're gonna have bad days. You just gotta do your best and get there. All right, 1 second. All right, and we're back. Need a hand? You good? Come on.
Sorry. How you been feeling overall? What's your energy been like? For the last, let's say, 6 days, I was not good. So I've been through what I
Say hi to Okie Dokie. Her name is Tanya.
Hi. Hi. Hi, Okie dokie. Hi, Tanya.
She's a nurse practitioner, and she joined us.
What?
She's a nurse practitioner that joined us and came over to say hi.
Thank you.
She says, be brave and just believe that you're strong enough to pull through everything with all the shenanigans that come with chemo.
Tell me about it. Thank you.
Yeah, she's over there coloring. It helps her with her, neuropathy and distraction, and anxiety. Thank you, Tanya. I do appreciate it. It's truly an honor to have individuals like yourself that, will come and talk and socialize and just be a part of everything with us. Not every day do we get something like that. So, this is the second time that I've done this exact thing where I'm sitting here live, while she's, trying to distract herself. She's over there in another video with her family to, try and help distract her and, let them be a part of things. So, you know, I figure I can come here and I can talk to you guys. And last time, it was nice. I got to sit here and hang out with everybody and be a part of everything. But it's okay. I'm getting used to this whole thing. It's new. Obviously, you can tell we're, new to the social media scene, with being a creator. Creating is hard, but it's rewarding because you get to meet so many new people and you get to, learn so much. Like I was talking to somebody earlier today that was from Australia and they were traveling around and they were in Dubai and going to Bali and doing all these sorts of different things. So, and then met you. So it's really nice. Second cookie. What? Your shoes? Be right back. All right, so where do you want them?
Just put them up more because I can't.
Okay. And I'm back. Had to move Jesse's shoes. They were blocking. It's very true. And we thank you for your support and wishes, and hope you have a safe and wonderful day. Thank you for joining us again.
I know that it's on my dad.
Yeah,
I use your Venmo for
yeah, it's fine. It's not gonna hurt anything. Tanya, I just misread your message. I'm so sorry. I thought you said you're off to work, not you're off work. You know, sorry. Yeah, it is. I mean, either way, it is a welcome pleasure to have you here. having somebody to talk to is much better than talking to myself. I mean, I can talk to myself pretty well. I like to think that I can communicate pretty well, especially when, it's a very linear conversation. Are you listening? No, I'm not listening. And, don't tell Jessie. That's what happens a lot. She'll say something to me, and I'll think I'm listening, but I'm not really listening. And then she asks me if I'm paying attention. And, yeah, totally. And then she'll ask me what she was saying, and I'll be like, "Yep, nope, I don't know anything about that." She's like, "We're listening." No. I'll be right back. You just want the whole thing? Okay, there you go. Oh. It was, I can agree. Being here with her is very rewarding. When we found this out, back in July, it was really hard. And I were working in EMS in the medical field. It was hard to, go back to work. Um, so I was dealing with a lot of, my own personal struggles. And working with my employer and things like that, we determined that, being out on the street and, in high stress situations was not the best for me. So they gave me the opportunity to work from home, and in doing so, allowed me to be there for her. So I do get to do some things where I'll work from home, but otherwise I get to spend a lot of the time just, taking care of her and being there for her. And I help her with her meds and make sure that she was able to do everything that she needs to do in order to get well and, you know, be able to heal. So it is very rewarding, very sleep depriving, but very rewarding. I'm very grateful that um, she has been as supportive as what she has through everything else. Really? She's just given me all her snacks. She gave me her barbecue chips and her open thing of Sun Chips because she can't taste it. So she says that. What did you say was wrong with the Sun Chips?
They don't. The Sun Chips, you can't taste any cheddar. It just tastes like texture.
So she says she can't taste anything with these, and then the barbecue tastes oily. So let's test it and find out. So does it taste like oil, or is Jessie just having more chemo problems? Nope, it's definitely just Jessie. You got some problems, boo boo? She gives me all her snacks, and then she's like, "Can you go give me my snacks? The ones that we brought." You're right. The world is crazy, and it's not getting any better. Look at the news, and every time you open up the news, it's some other sort of nightmare or atrocity happening somewhere in the world. And like you said, I'm fortunate enough to have the support system that I do, and Jessie being there to help and support me in doing the job that I love, and an employer to allow me to be able to be here for her. So it's very rewarding, and I'm eternally grateful that I get to do the things that I can do with the people that I love. Which is great. But I'm gonna pause for just a brief moment. I have to get her snacks, and then I have to run to the bathroom. So hang out, come back in a minute, but I'll be here in just a second. Okay, I'm here. Sorry about that. I enjoy the company. I do. You know, Jessie's here. She's right there. Honey, say hi.
Hi, everybody. I'm just showing my parents my snacks. I have a bunch of snacks.
Yeah, sorry. She was busy talking to the nurses and things like that, and I didn't want to, you know, put her in a situation where she was getting pulled two different directions to try and pay attention. Her treatment is the most important thing. We want to make sure that she's able to focus on that and get that done without any issues. So, you know, I do appreciate your patience. Hopefully, you know, everything goes well. And what I'll do is, you know, I'll show you guys when she's going through her session. You know, she should have her booties on, and she might do her mitts. I'm not sure, but she's going to be coloring during that. So, provided everything goes right, I'll make sure that we get those. You guys, so everybody can see that because it's pretty fun. She enjoys it. Do you have a favorite snack? Thank you. I appreciate it. She's very beautiful. She takes very good care of me, and I'm I'm so blessed to have her. Jelly beans. Okay, what's your favorite flavor? Because um, there's that one that's really weird. Well, I think it's weird. Buttered popcorn. It's not my favorite when it comes to jelly beans. I like the actual fruit ones, so like limes and lemons. Bubblegum's even okay in times, but they got those weird flavors. You ever played that Bamboozled? Where it's got, you know, two different ones that look the same. It's either like a sweaty sock or something weird. Lidl, they have one of those. Um, yeah, pretty nice. Um, I really like the sour ones. That's it. One time, my son Red, he he came home from school and they gave him, you know, like these little things, and it was the bamboozled thing, and it was like all the different ones. It was like six or seven of them in there, and he's like, "Hey, let's try it. Hey, let's try it." Okay, so I tried it, and I got one that was like fresh cut grass, and then the other one was like a lime. Ugh, it was the worst thing ever. Don't ever, never do it. Never do it. I told him from then on, I said, I'm never doing it again. Strawberry is good. I love strawberry. Blueberry, I like the blueberry fruits. They're so much better. I love them. I have noticed that I like a sweet, salty sort of combination. Almost like a trail mix because they'll have the raisins and the M&Ms or the chocolate candies or whatever, and then they have I said what raisins, M&Ms or the chocolate candies, and then peanuts, um, or like other nuts to try and make up the saltiness. It's really nice. Jessie wants to share her snacks with you guys. So she's got so she can taste all of these, but she can't taste the ones that she gave me here. So she's got barbecue Ruffles chips. And then in here she's got Ritz crackers and cheese. And then on this side she's got caramel cashews and combos. I think they're the pizza ones, pizza combos. In here, she's got Kick cereal, and then um, what is this? What the hell is this? Peanut peppermint pretzels. She has that in here. What else do you have in here? Um, she's got the honey check cereal. This is a combination that she made of barbecue Frito chips and the honey barbecue Frito twist chips. I don't know really what the difference is, but she likes them both and she puts them together. And then over here she's got a Pop Tart, some of her extra drink patches, and crackers and cheese. So, but the nurse will be here in a second. So give me just a second. I gotta mute you guys. And we're back. That's true. There's so many different varieties of things that we have here. Like I've never seen someone. I walk into the grocery store here, and as I mentioned before, I've traveled all over, and I have, I remember going into a little like bodega in Brazil, and inside this little bodega, it was, all the little like local things. It was all always local. Even if you went to the mall, it was all like local stuff. You didn't have like the big box type things. It was so crazy. No, no, it really was. Because if you think about it, we said like 10:10, and if it was 10:05, which is pretty freaking close, then it would have been 25. Okay, I'll have to tell Jesse to try that. So, um, the Tanya says to try the Ruffles ketchup flavor potato chips. She says that they're not too sweet, not too salty. It's here. It's here. Yeah. So Jesse says that she's gonna try it.
I need the help. I struggle with my food. I might not look like it, but I actually don't. I pretty much before chemo, I ate all like, vegan and vegetarian, and so since chemo, I've been struggling with eating. So I eat whatever my body lets me.
Mostly it's shrimp right now.
Shrimp. I eat a lot of. I can wait till I go shrimp.
Uh-oh, adults are here. All right, we're back. They were getting Jessie all set up with it all her next meds and whatnot. Yeah, I've loved traveling. I thought it was awesome. I've been to all sorts of different places all over this, and it was amazing. The U.S. is amazing. It depends on what you're looking for. So different places are good for different things. If you like big cities, that's where you want to go. If you like to see what, blue collar everyday people are like, don't go to the big cities. Um, America isn't the same everywhere. Like you could take New York City, for example. New York City, you'll see, the differences in the like boroughs, right? So you Staten Island and Manhattan and Brooklyn, and each one of those places has its own different, unique, like combination as to how they do things. And it's no different, even though they're all densely populated. And then you go somewhere, outside of that, like I don't know, like Albany, um, you'll see a completely different style of how the, you know, country is. Or you go all the way out to Iowa, it's a completely different, culture. Like, you know, I'm in Pennsylvania, completely different than, New York or Maryland or Florida or California or even Hawaii. Just it's completely different. It really is amazing though. Like you can see all sorts of different things and do different stuff, no matter where you go. It's just all really in what you're looking for. Um, it's not all that it shows in the movies. Like Great Gatsby isn't what the world is, and some people still believe it is. Believe it or not, the Roaring Twenties aren't what it is anymore. And I know that's hard for some people to accept, but that's the reality of it. Shit. So, what is a hobby that a lot of people have, like over in Portugal and in Europe and things like that? We don't, see about those things like outside of like traveling and whatnot. We don't get to see anything. So, it's what do you guys do for like a hobby out there? Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's so big. It's like a whole world in and of itself. It's completely different than anything it used to be. I mean, if you think about it, less than 300 years ago, we were just about the size of you know maybe Europe before Eastern Europe. Um, so like from Portugal over to like mid Germany, that was like the same geographical space, so to speak, of um, I don't know, what is that? The 13 original colonies. It wasn't a whole lot of space. Um, so I mean, you see that, and then you look at how things progressed and how history has changed the world as it is now. It's pretty crazy, but really enjoyable. I definitely enjoy learning about history. I think it's amazing. Um, and then in comparison to reality of how today's world is, like you start to see all these different things that are taking place and see the comparisons and the contrasts to what the world was like in the past. And it's like, okay, you know, are we making the same mistakes? Okay, I mean, I've never been to Portugal, so I mean, I'd love to go and visit. I mean, you mentioned Lisbon. I'm sure that Lisbon is really beautiful. Um, there's a lot of history there, I'm sure. I mean, if memory serves, there was what was it? The all the different cultures and things that came up from uh, like uh, like Morocco and things like that under there. Yeah, we have monuments and things all over the place. It's crazy. Like from sea to sea, you can find a monument or a memorial or some sort of historical artifact in every state almost. I swear. I don't entirely know, but I'm pretty confident that's a good statement. But I mean, you could probably say the same thing for everywhere. I mean, look at France. I mean, they've got all sorts of different historical places throughout France and you know or England. There's from all the way in North Scotland and all the way down to London. There's historical significance everywhere you go. So I'm sure that there's the same thing there. I mean, the Azores are out that way somewhere too. I think I could be wrong, but I know it's an island. But that is true. And something that I loved about Europe was you guys don't have all that added like stuff in your food. Like if you're getting meat, it's the meat. It's not meat and then all this extra added stuff, hormones and chemicals and extra growth, whatnot. Like no, if you're getting potato, you're getting a damn potato. If you're getting the fruit, you're getting the fruit, not anything extra. Whatever comes out of the ground, whatever grows, whatever's natural right there, that's what you get. I love that about Europe. The U.S. has skewed that so much, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, and you're absolutely right. I mean, look at Germany. From up, down, left, and right, Germany is full of history, good and bad, but it's full of history. And if you think about it, all history is good. It's what you do with it. So, do you want to be part of what makes the same mistakes rehappen, or do you want to learn from the mistakes of the past and do better? And I mean, you could look at that in every aspect of every country, everywhere in the world. But I think that it's important to remember where you came from, remember the mistakes that were made from our predecessors, and do better, and make the world a better place. I did that in another video, one of my rantings and ravings. If you have the ability to make the world a better place, why not? Um, I mean, just because you're one individual doesn't mean you can't make a change. You can't impact somebody. You can just sometimes just reaching out, like even you yourself, just being here. You know, you are impacting our lives. You're being here. You're supporting us. You're talking to us. It makes us not feel alone. It makes us feel like this struggle isn't just us talking to ourselves in a camera or us sharing our journey with no one. I mean, make no mistake, nobody really wants to watch or hear about cancer and stress and drama, but this is the life that some people have to live, and if we can do it without not beating ourselves up and help one person down the road, because if we can help one person with our experience, it makes all the difference. So that's what I think. You need to lay down? Do you need to lay down?
No, it's just funny that it's calling me. I feel like you drink beer and I don't drink.
Mm. Drugs are bad, okay? Drugs are bad, okay? Always wanted to go to Germany. She's feeling a little dizzy. They're asking how you're doing.
I'm not dizzy. I normally when the drug doesn't affect me, but I'm dizzy
she's comfy.
I'm comfy.
Chemo comfy.
I'm very chemo comfy.
Yeah, she's feeling it. They give her Benadryl and things like that to help, get her ready for her chemo, and she's feeling it. You know, she has to have them at certain flow rates and at certain times. That way her body doesn't, adversely, interact with them. So, but she's doing good. I appreciate you asking. Not many. Typically, folks just come and want to be around for the drama. Yeah, it's actually new. She doesn't normally get um like dizzy from her pre-meds, but I mean she also hasn't been feeling super great in the last couple days. So, oop, she beep it beep it. Be right back. Man, the flush is running. Yeah, side effects suck, but I mean in comparison to not getting any sort of medicine to help what you're going through, do the best with what you can. I mean, I'd rather her be, a little dizzy or a little nauseous from, getting some medicine, and, she gets over this a lot faster and with less problems. So, yeah, a little bit of discomfort for long-term success. And just in case you guys didn't, make sure you hit that like button, share it with your friends, come and hang out. We got more snacks. I'm thinking of making some, I might make some soup. Oh, yeah, and if we get more folks, we get around 10 folks in here, I'll tell the story about what happened in our neighborhood on Halloween or what didn't. Yep, we're not allowed, Jesse says we're not allowed to talk about it until more folks show up. Tanya says, do the medicine, feel dizzy, and then just pretend like you went out and had drinks. She says thanks, she loves it. Jesse had to talk about something real quick, sorry. Man, I need to get rid of this muskrat on my face. I'm gonna leave with this, but this gotta go. It's starting to bother me. I don't like it. She says, just imagine when you're cancer free, you'll be out all week. She says, just imagine when you're cancer free, you'll be out all week.
I'm going home. I'm gonna be camping. I'm gonna be going everywhere.
Yeah, she's got all these plans. She wants to go out. She wants to go camping. She wants to do different cooking classes. She wants to travel. She wants to do all sorts of stuff. So she's gonna be busy. Ah, he'll come along. It'll be good for him. Oh man. Hmm? No. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Sometimes, I do this thing all the time where I'll be chatting on different videos or whatnot, and my phone will autocorrect. And oh my goodness, it is such a pain. You'd be sitting there and you'd be like, oh, and the kids went to go and do this, and then it goes and says like, oh, the lids went and did this, or the cubes, like something completely off the wall. One time my phone autocorrected something to Brenda, and Jessica goes, who the hell's Brenda? Oh, it was so hilarious. And now it's her thing, like, oh, who's Brenda? Hey Jess, who's Brenda?
Why do you tell me?
Camping's nice. When I was a kid, I did a lot of camping. Um, Now that I'm older and I'm kind of over the outdoors, I might do some glamping, which is like glamorous camping. Get a camper or something like that and go out and do it. I still can. I can go out and I can do, be in a tent. And the military let me learn how to sleep anywhere. So like I can sleep on the floor. I can sleep, on wood or on the table, in the back of a car. It doesn't matter. I can do it. It's not the most comfortable, but I can do it. But camping's so much fun. Going to make s'mores. If you've never had a s'more, graham cracker, marshmallow, Hershey chocolate bar, graham cracker into a sandwich. Boom. Awesome. Definitely would try it. Oh, here they come again. I'm a huge candy buff. I love candy. Snickers, Reese's, Hershey's, just like nothing with like almonds or pecans or pecans if you're one of those separatists that do that sort of thing. It's not my favorite, but I do enjoy candy. Love chocolate, love peanut butter. Mix them both together. We're gonna be best friends. My grandmother used to make Buckeyes, which is basically homemade um, Reese's, where but instead of it being like a cup, it was like a ball, almost like a cannonball, like a tiny little cannonball. Oh my God, it was so great. She did like the peanut butter with the powdered sugar, with the chocolate over the top. Boom! I wish I'm gonna have to get the her recipe book, and I'm gonna have to do like a cooking video or something and learn how to make them and show them on there. Or maybe I'll get her to do it with me one day. Oh my God, it was so good. Snacks are awesome. I don't understand. Like, no, it's not a healthy meal, we'll call it. But if you're gonna die, die happy. Like, that's what I tell people all the time. Like, if I'm gonna eat food, I don't want to be miserable eating the food that I'm gonna eat. Like, if I'm gonna eat, I want to eat it the way that I want to eat it. Then I want to enjoy it. Why do I have to be more like miserable? Cakes and biscuits. I love a good cake. Um, it really depends on the cake. Like Jessie can't handle red velvet, but I love, like a good vanilla, like a moist, fresh. Oh, exactly. Like, why be miserable? Why be miserable when you can smile and enjoy your day? Like, if you choose to be miserable, then that's your choice. You don't have to be miserable. You can enjoy every day. And it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. You can, you know, do things that you enjoy that don't cost money. I like to have a balance. I like to have a little bit of sweet and a little bit of savory. A little bit of too much and my palate gets overloaded. So like all my snacks that I've been eating, they're a little salty, and then I have like my drinks that are sweet, so it balances it out. And then later on I have some ramen soup or ramen soup or whatever that. What is it? Ramen, ramen noodles. So I'll probably be making those in a little bit, and I'll eat that with you guys probably after lunchtime. So it'll be nice. I'm gonna try and maybe if I have time, Jesse doesn't give me any more snacks. Maybe I'll do some like arts and crafts. I'm not sure. I might try. We get like these Halloween wreath things, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to them or not. Lamento. What is that? What is lamento? Pho. I have not had pho. Jesse wants to have pho. Um, I'm not the most adventurous when it comes to food. Um, it's just not really my thing. Sorry. Oh, okay. No, I mean, I don't know Portuguese, so I mean, I'm glad I learned something new today. See, learning something new. You know, YouTube is a wonderful platform. You can go and you can, you learn different things from different people. I mean, I would have never met you if it wasn't for YouTube. I would have never learned that lamento is Portuguese. I would have thought it was some, exotic food, and I'd be sitting here on my iPad, you know, lamento. So, no, I don't apologize. We have to learn. We have to be one to, accept that we don't know everything. So I appreciate you. Nah, you're good. I appreciate it. So when you came from South Africa, was were you learning Portuguese down there? Because you said you were what, 12, right? When you came up here, or well, not here, but up to Portugal. So did was Portuguese your first language, or um, was it like a second language for you? Okay, gotcha. I've heard that South Africa is like a melting pot. It's where a bunch of different cultures and nationalities and everybody all kind of come together because it's a lot of business and things like that. Like Johannesburg, it's a really big international like community there. Again, I've never been there, but oh yeah, I bet you that was really hard. You know, you have to learn something when you walk out the door, but then when you're in the house, it's insane. That's got to be rough. All right, that's awesome. South Africa sounds amazing. Like I've met a lot of really awesome people. Muslims, Catholics, Jews. I've met a lot of people in my travels around the world, and I think that it's just it's great to learn from other people. You know, when I was deployed for the military, I met a lot of Muslim individuals, and I thought it was a really great experience. Nope, they're at the end. He told me to move them because they were in your way, and I thought that it was a great experience. You okay? Huh? You okay? All right. Well, she's gonna go do that. I'm gonna throw my trash away. Welcome back. Well, let's see if I can do this without breaking something. I gotta put my phone on a charger here, because this phone be dead. Come on, don't be a pain in the ass. And of course you don't want to work. Why would that work? That just makes too much sense. Oh well, it is what it is. Figure out how to get this stupid thing to cooperate with me. There we go. Whatever. All right. I bet. The world is an amazing place. If you really open your eyes up to it and you give it an opportunity, the world can be an amazing place. But again, you have to be willing to accept it. You have to be willing to choose to accept that there's a difference in the world. Oop, 11:11, make a wish. Boom. Okay, don't worry, I'm not going nowhere. You all right? Huh? You okay? Come on, nap time. Nap time. Don't touch my things. Huh? Huh? Do 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 Oh, like pressure, like they went out and they caught him on the boat. That's awesome. I remember when I was young, I would go fishing with my dad. Oh man, they made some. We used to catch steelhead and salmon and bass and things like that. Oh man, it was so good. Now I don't ever eat seafood, but that's okay. I like the fact that I can kind of do my own thing, enjoy it. Let's see, anything crazy happening in the news? What's in the news over there? Anything worthwhile mentioning? Actually, what is the weather over there? Yes, it is definitely something that requires a lot of patience. It is not you know, a quick thing. It's something that takes a lot of time. When I was, like I said, when I was a boy, my dad used to go and we used to fish, and we got all things. I remember he used to tell me the story when uh, when I was young, like real young. We went to this little creek, and I want to say that it was a walleye. It was this big, or it was a pike, some big green mamma jamma. And I had one of the kid fishing poles. It was couldn't have been bigger than that. Like I was a tiny little thing, and I threw it out. And by the end of the day, I ended up catching it on this little itty bitty pole, and it was so rewarding. I never felt more accomplished. I guess I never, to my memory, caught anything that was as big as that. So that's pretty cool. Never been deep sea fishing though. So like the big ones, like the bluefins and the yellowfins and the swordfish, sailfish, nothing like that. Never did anything. So winter sucks. Right now, rained all night. It's hot and humid. Not the best time of year. Oh, I went and the humidity has been so crazy this year, just in general. Like I remember there was a time when the humidity was so bad in my house that I would literally walk and on my wood floor, it would feel like the floor was moist. Ugh, miserable. It was so sticky everywhere. Ugh, the worst. I hated it. Never, never again. It was so bad. Yeah, I hate humidity. Dehumidifiers need to just be a standard part of the world. And air conditioners. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. I'm blessed to have an air conditioner. So nice. I mean, we keep our house relatively cool, but when it gets nasty outside, like today, it's supposed to get pretty warm for us. Like, I think it's supposed to get up to like 75, 80 degrees Fahrenheit today. Um, I, I have no idea what that is in metric, sorry. But I can tell you that if you're not used to it, it's miserable. Like me and winter and snow and everything like that you know, are going to be besties. Like that's the way it's supposed to be. Cool. And I think that's why I need to live like up north. Like not like super north. Like don't put me in the Arctic Circle or Siberia. I'm not a fan of like go outside, turn into a snowman. No, I'm talking about. No, you don't want to be a snow woman. You just want to be in the cold. And Jesse's over here. I could be a snowman. No, you won't. Yeah, I mean, and I think that's just the nature of like people in general is that no matter where you are, somebody somewhere will always have something to complain about. And it doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It just means that, we all have our preferences. We all have the things that we like and we dislike. And, knowing that, okay, I don't like this and I wish it was something different, but I'm allergic to extreme heat. Yeah, I think a lot of people are. I mean, unless you're like in the middle of the Sahara Desert or in Death Valley or you live in the depths of a volcano. I think that everyone is allergic to extreme heat. I also think that they're allergic to extreme cold. I don't know many Eskimos or you know people that live in igloos, but I can tell you that there's probably even days where they go outside and they're like, nope, it's too cold. Don't need any ice cubes in my drink today. And that's true. Like I have some siblings, and it's two very polarizing, different things. Like we all do different things a different way. We all have different preferences and likes and dislikes. So it's very understanding and acceptable to have different opinions on things, and that's good. We want to have diversity in the world. We don't want everything to be the same. You know, I can agree. below zero would be less than desirable. Because that's like what 32 for us, I think, and I think that's completely understandable. Like if it's starting to turn things to ice cubes, don't need it. If it's above 70 degrees, I'm probably going to be miserable. Have the air conditioner on. Um, you know, See, I like the rain in moderation. Like I don't like driving in the rain. I think it is horrible. I think that if it's raining, no one should be allowed to go outside. Everybody is on lockdown. Boom, no one goes out. Um, I love walking in the rain. Like I think it is so like therapeutic to be able to go outside in the rain and just relax. I think that is so awesome. Um, I think it's so cool. But I mean, not necessary, but I think it's so nice. It's like just very, very therapeutic. Oh, well, in your case, that definitely sucks. Uh, I don't live that far from work. Maybe if I'm trying to do my math right, it's maybe like 2.5, 3 kilometers, you know, if that, from my house to where I work. Some days. Other days it's, about a 45-minute drive away. But I think that, having to walk to and from work every day, especially if the weather is crappy, oh, just so miserable. And that's crazy. You guys don't have like a public transit, like a bus or a subway or something like that? Or you can get like a little Vespa. They have like those little scooter things out there, don't they? I think that'd be good. Oh, the hours for the buses and trains and stuff. Yeah, I bet. There's some places out here like we have where we live. We have some buses. We don't have trains, not for that, but um, they run uh, only during the daylight, and it is very particular hours. And then like in bigger cities, they'll have them where some of them will run all night long and all day long, but then you have more during the day. So it's like they don't make work hours where it's conducive to public transportation. So people that do need to utilize it, they get stuck with the short end of the stick, and it sucks. So I'm sorry to hear that. I am blessed to be fortunate enough to have the luxuries that I do have in life. So I shouldn't complain, shouldn't moan, groan, or bitch. But I mean, public transportation isn't the best, and I think that's really almost anywhere, except for Japan. I have ridden a train in Japan, and that was so much fun. They literally will take you everywhere, and they run all the time, or at least when I was there. It was so cool. So if you ever have a chance to, you know, go there and try and do stuff there, so nice. And the people are so awesome there. Like they're so kind and respectful and considerate. Um, so I would definitely be supportive of anyone going and doing something like that over there. It's so cool. Hi everybody, welcome in. Thanks for showing up. See, a couple of folks came in, so I appreciate you being here. Well, I mean, normal to some people isn't, you know, driving to work. That may be normal for me or normal for, somebody else, out here, but it may not be, it's not normal for you. It's not normal for, somebody else. Some people aren't fortunate enough to have, transportation to get to and from work. Some people don't even have a job. So, I mean, I shouldn't be, bitching and complaining about the things that I do have. So, Lenders, hi. Lender says hi. Linder says hi.
Huh?
Linder says hi.
Hi. Hi, Linders. You're making Linders. Hey, Lonnie.
Yeah, see, because I have to say it.
You smooth me out.
Well, don't do drugs.
I'm finishing up my pre-meds now, and I start Taxol soon.
Yeah, Jessie had a little bit of problems earlier today, Linder. Her port wasn't playing nice with others, so they had to give her some extra medicine. Yeah, it took her about an hour and a half to get everything taken care of. She literally, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but they have that machine that's like an exercise machine or whatever, where you hook your feet into it and then you flip upside down. That basically looked like her in the bed because they couldn't get her port to play nice to get blood. It was so funny. You missed some shenanigans earlier, Lenders. It was it was some shenanigans, let me tell you. But I'm glad you're here. You have a good night. Oh, me and Oki, we've been talking about traveling and not bitching about the things that we have and differences and what life is like here in the pond and what it's like over there on the pond. Hope the little one's doing okay. Send our best. This is true. I mean, even in the beginning, if you really want to think about it, Oki, I mean, we're all born, we all get old, we all die. Now, everything in between is different for each individual, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we're all the same. Except Jessie, she's one of a kind. She's trying to focus on coloring. So yeah, today she's making what is it, a teapot? You're making a teapot today?
No, it's a I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is actually. I think it's espresso thing.
All right. So she's making some sort of teapot espresso sort of thing. So and she's using her paint pens. So that's what she's been doing with her day.
My hand shakes, so it's not that great.
Yeah, she's been working really hard. She's been doing it since she was able to get started on her. What was it? The medicine for your port, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. You try to do at least one every day, right? Or well, every chemo. You try to do one at least every chemo, right?
Starting last
Yeah, that's what I said. You're trying to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just they're about 20 books, so it takes me a whole chemo to do it. I can't see.
Oki says she'll have some coffee with you.
As long as it's decaf, I'm good.
She says it has to be decaf, but she's down. Ah, jeez. I really wish that I would stop getting messages about things I don't want to hear about. Spam messages are just so friggin' annoying. Can't stand it. But it's okay. Oh, oy vey. Leonard, you got any plans for today? You know, you're right, Okie. And they're annoying pains in the asses. Bugger off. Mm. It's swat and go. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Queen of Dixie, welcome. Amherst County Fire. Well, that's awesome. I love the community that comes with the first responder community. It's a really great community once you have the opportunity. Um, but it's delved away from what it used to be. Um, I remember when I was growing up, we used to, be able to go down to the fire stations, and it was, this is the community's fire station. The doors were always open, unless it was like extreme weather. The doors were always open. You could always come in, and spend time with the firefighters. If they needed help with something, or you wanted to bring them a meal, you could do that. You could sit down and spend time with them. It was really, really nice to be in that type of thing. Nowadays, we don't have that, and it sucks. But I mean, you can't get that everywhere. I mean, difference between career departments and volunteer services and things like that. It changes, but I mean, it's not bad. I did school yesterday with the kids. It was stressful. we'll just start there. It was stressful. I mean, I have to do it again tomorrow, but it should. I agree. Too much of anything is bad. We do red and blue. Our oldest is red and our youngest is blue. Yeah, our blue, he really loves, fire trucks and ambulances and things like that. So, whoop, the beep beeps are coming. So, I'll be back once the beeping stops. Give me a minute. No, you don't need to apologize. I mean, life makes us do different things, and I'm like I said, I'm used to being on that side. So I'm used to having to type a billion things a second, and then I scroll up and see where I was last writing and trying to catch up to other people, and whew, it's a pain in the hind end sometimes, but we try and we enjoy and we do our best that we can with everything. So don't feel bad. Again, you're here. You're being a part of this journey with us. And we appreciate it. Not a lot of people do, so we appreciate it. We appreciate everybody. I mean, I know I say it a lot, but I mean, this isn't this isn't easy to do. I mean, I'm been sitting here flapping my gums at the wall and myself, and poor Okie, and just for over 2 hours now. Whoa, listen, Okie, we that was not nice. No, but you're right. My smelling is horrible. Oh, okay. her spelling, my spelling, all our spelling. It all sucks. Spelling is horrible. You know how many times I mess up the I before E rule? I before E except after C. Oh my goodness, it is crazy. What's wrong? Earrings? You may put them in the thing. You need a hand? No. No, probably. That's probably not the best. Jesse's earrings were hurting. Queen of Dixie, I bet you your cousin Gary took, a long time to get, to becoming a captain. I've been in EMS almost 20 years, and I've been in the place that I have been for, a couple of years. And being in a leadership role isn't easy, and getting there takes a lot of work, a lot of time. So, I mean, I'm grateful that they're there. I don't know if I could do their job. Fire is a completely different world than EMS. So, all right, I'll be right back. I got to put Jesse's earrings away. Yeah, I keep bumping into things and knocking stuff over. Oh my goodness. Can't ever just have it easy, can I? Just knock everything over, start tossing it around. I bet you it's not easy. I mean, I see individuals with service dogs every once in a while. I'm sure it's not easy, going through, what you went through, but going to a place where there's a lot of loud noises and sounds and changes in environments and people and stuff like that. It's got to be hard for a service dog, and you know all those distractions while also having to pay attention to you. So I'm sure that it's hard, but I'm glad that you have that support service to help you. A lot of folks don't, and it truly is a blessing to have that resource. I hope that you're doing well with your care and you know your medical situation. I hope that you're doing well with that. I do agree. Animals are amazing. I love animals. When I was growing up, my grandmother had a house full of birds, over 100 birds in her house. Oh my God, it was the greatest thing ever. Um, and when I had different sorts of stuff, and go from there. Sorry, the beeping's going off, so I just wanted to not have you guys be beeping all day long. All right. So as promised,
Oh,
as, uh, Jessie and her booties.
there's my booties. Then my mitts aren't on right now. I can show you them on if you want, but
She's in the middle of coloring,
I
so when
want to
she's
finish coloring. I have a little bit left, and then I'm going to put them on after.
yeah.
But this is
So
done.
there you go, man of my word. What? All right, sorry about that. I had to adjust the ice packs. Oh man, hope everybody's doing okay. Yes, thank you, lenders. I appreciate you doing that for me. Jessie actually really hates the ice packs. She hates the ice mitts. She hates the breezy bits that come with it. However, it is really mitigated by her family being there and keeping her busy and being distracted. So that's very helpful. Also, the whole she doesn't want to get neuropathy, even any worse. You know, it helps. Now they're singing that birthday song. Oh, jeez. But all right, guys. Well, I'm actually gonna jump off here for a little bit. I might jump on here in a little while. But um, I do want to just really say I appreciate you guys being here. It's been almost an hour and a half, almost 2.5 hours that I've been here. So I really appreciate you guys being here, showing that support. And I know it wasn't super thrilling and great, but um, this isn't always something that everybody really gets to take part in. So I appreciate you guys being here, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Islanders, thank you, Tanya. I really appreciate it. It truly is a pleasure. I'm hoping that we can continue this thing going. Islanders, don't worry about it. You were here. You came. I appreciate it. Don't ever apologize for living your life. You have to do what you have to do, and if that means waking up when you wake up, handling the little ones when you gotta handle them, that's the most important thing. And Jessie appreciates every ounce of love and support and prayers that we get from everybody. So yeah, she's over there. I love you, Lonnie. So just know that each and every single one of you is appreciated, and it means the world to us. So thank you so much, you guys, and until the next video, stay blessed. Bye, guys.